Let's be honest, we all expect iPhones to look kind of the same every year. A new chip, a slightly better camera, maybe a new color, and that's it. But this time, Apple might just be flipping the script. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are gearing up to be more than just minor upgrades, if these latest leaks are even halfway accurate. We're not talking about a simple refresh, we're talking about a complete design shakeup that could redefine what a Pro iPhone really means. From a huge new camera layout to a repositioned MagSafe ring, and even a moved Apple logo, things are changing, and fast. So what's really going on here? And should you be excited or concerned? Let's start with the most obvious visual change, the camera bump. Now, I know what you're thinking. Haven't we had enough camera bumps already? But this one's different. The iPhone 17 Pro lineup might ditch the usual square in the corner and go for a bold horizontal bar stretching across the top, kind of like what we saw on the Pixel 6. Or if you're old school, the Galaxy S10 5G. But this isn't just for style points. Apple's reportedly keeping the triple lens setup, but moving the lenses further to the left and shifting the LiDAR sensor and flash to the right edge of the bump. Why? Simple, more space for bigger sensors, better thermal management, and maybe even periscope zoom. Yes, the kind that lets you zoom in on your friend's food across the room without standing up. Now let's talk MagSafe, the circular magnet ring we've come to rely on for snapping on wallets, chargers, and occasionally your car mount that randomly falls off on a bumpy road. The iPhone 17 Pro appears to move this ring slightly lower than before. At first glance, that sounds like nothing, but in reality, this could solve a big problem. With the wider camera bump now hogging the top real estate, Apple had to rethink where accessories attach. This new placement might improve alignment and make MagSafe accessories feel more secure. No more crooked wallets or wobbly chargers. And for third-party accessory makers, this shift could finally give them the breathing room they need to design accessories that actually work without needing a prayer and a magnet test. Speaking of moving things, the iconic Apple logo might be on the move too. Traditionally centered, symmetrical, and proudly Apple, the logo now seems to sit lower on the phone's back. At first, you might be like, wait, who cares? But for Apple, this isn't just cosmetic. Lowering the logo clears space for the larger camera bump, aligns better with the new MagSafe ring, and creates a more balanced back layout. Some rumors even said Apple would put the logo inside the MagSafe ring, but that seems less likely now. Instead, it's just beneath it, reinforcing that Apple is choosing function over symmetry. A rare but smart move. This brings us to a bigger question. Why all these changes? Apple doesn't redesign things just to look trendy. There's always a method to the madness. First, the wider camera bump could be more than visual. It may signal larger camera sensors, better low light performance, and enhanced stabilization. Think DSLR level detail without needing to carry an actual DSLR. Second, repositioning internal components could free up space for a bigger battery, better thermal cooling, or even room for new AI-focused hardware. With Apple rumored to go all in on on-device AI and future series chips, it makes sense to start rearranging the guts now. And let's not forget Apple's long-term vision, spatial computing. These tweaks might not seem huge today, but they lay the groundwork for a future where your iPhone connects more deeply with Apple Vision Pro, our glasses, or who knows what else they're cooking in Cupertino. Now, before you start budgeting for the iPhone 17 Pro Max in titanium purple or space sunset, or whatever new color Apple throws at us, a quick reality check. These are leaks, not final facts. The renders come from leaker Mag and Boo, a name with a mixed accuracy track record. But here's the twist. These new renders match up with rumors from other, more reliable sources. Several insiders have hinted at the same major redesign: bigger camera bar, new internal layout, repositioned MagSafe, and a more premium design direction. And that's when things start to look credible. Apple usually locks down final hardware designs by March or April, so by now, they're probably producing test units. These renders may not be exact, but they're likely pretty close. So, what does this all mean for the average iPhone user or the die-hard Apple fan already planning their pre-order party? Well, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are shaping up to be more than just incremental updates. They're the start of a new design era. If you care about mobile photography, daily usability, accessory compatibility, or just want a phone that looks and feels like the future, this might be the upgrade worth waiting for. And honestly, it's about time Apple shook things up. The iPhone 17 Pro could be the most exciting launch since the iPhone X. So buckle up, because this September, things might get a lot more interesting. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth Apple updates, and ring the bell so you never miss a leak or launch. Also, check out our video on the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra 3, or dive into our detailed preview of the AirPods Pro 3. They're both packed with insider info you don't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.